Yo, what is up guys, and welcome. It's InfernoKun here talking about The Walking Dead, the final season once again. If you guys have not noticed, I am trying to do some other content on the channel regarding Rainbow Six Siege. I posted my first video, and whenever you're doing videos regarding stuff you haven't built your channel on for the past couple years, because me personally, my channel is focused around Telltale Games, so doing other content is kind of like starting a whole new channel, if you know what I mean. So bear with me, trying to find my groove there, but let's go ahead and get into the topic at hand on today's video, talking about a tweet coming from the CEO of Telltale Games, Pete Hawley. He says in the tweet saying, "Emotional day at Telltale Games, talking about some tough choices on character journeys. One in particular is heart-wrenching. If choices really matter, get ready." Now, there's a bunch of stuff in this tweet. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down, okay? First, it says emotional day, okay? Walking Dead, usually always emotional. And of course, some tough choices on character journeys. As definitely has to be Clementine making some tough choices on her journey, which is definitely good. And of course, the one in particular being heart-wrenching, so that's definitely good to see. And of course, he says at the end, if choices really matter, get ready. Now, going back at, Telltale's previous entries in the Walking Dead series with Walking Dead Season 2 and in Season 3, choices haven't really mattered too much, to be honest. And it's more prevalent in Season 2. In Season 2, choices never really mattered to a big extent. But in Season 3, same thing happened there, but it was a lot better. You can see they actually improved on choices. I think that A New Frontier has some great choices, to be honest, with regarding Conrad and the choices with David. Good choices that were actually hard to pick from, and some that were actually, just affected the story in some possible way. It was definitely nice to see them actually improving on that front. Now, looking at Batman, The Enemy Within, that series took choices to a whole different level, okay? That to date is the best choice making game from Telltale by far. There's various different outcomes of different choices, and even at the end in episode 4, a choice you make there can actually affect the entire episode 5, which is definitely great to see. And I hope they actually do more of that and take it to a whole different level in The Walking Dead, the final season. So what do you guys think about that? Personally, I think that it's possible. Okay, looky here, okay? So, Telltale took, of course, a layoff. They lost about 25% of their employees, and in the process, they gained a new CEO. The new CEO, of course, he laid off people, and he's looking to restructure Telltale, which I think is a very great sign that they actually are making some changes within the company. And, if Kevin Bruner was still CEO, I would be a little bit, worried, to be honest. But now that we have Pete Hawley, who is here to make some changes to Telltale and just have them do a lot more, I really do have faith in them. Look, Telltale's under new management, okay? They don't have the same management they had when A New Frontier was going on and, Season 2 was going on of Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. They're under new management. They have a smaller, tight-knit development team that is like a lot easier to work with. And that should be, foretelling of a lot of good changes happening with Telltale. Now, of course, it is possible that, this could actually be a one-time thing with Batman being the only, one to actually have meaningful choices. But I do believe The Walking Dead, the final season, could have some meaningful choices here. Just consider that Telltale is under new management with a new CEO, less people working on the team, meaning a more tight-knit, collaborative development team. That's what I'm looking at here from a whole, game dev studio standpoint, just having a bunch of different changes and shakeups within the company. So what do you guys think about the whole thing here? And also on that tweet, they go ahead and Telltale responds with the whole Kermit biting his fingers, things like that. It's very cool. So what do you guys think about Telltale actually making their choices matter in The Walking Dead, the final season? I think it is very much possible. After saying Batman, The Enemy Within, that is by far one of the best Telltale games I've ever played in terms of story, choices, in all of that. It was incredible, and I think they can actually go ahead and do the same with The Walking Dead, the final season, especially with the new CEO, and of course with the whole management shakeup at Telltale in general. So do you guys think that Telltale actually having a new CEO and new management could actually mean The Walking Dead, the final season, is going to flourish greatly? And what I was saying about Batman, looky here, okay, so Pete Hawley, of course, new CEO of Telltale, took office, I think in September, okay? So Batman, right now, Batman is the only Telltale game that was finished under his belt, okay? And that game turned out to be incredible in terms of just everything I mentioned earlier, okay? So just consider that Telltale's under new management, and that, you know, under the new CEO, that Batman the Enemy Within was an awesome game, and that it was incredible in terms of choices and everything I mentioned earlier. Just go ahead and consider that, be optimistic. It should be good. I'm hoping that it will be good, because Telltale taking this whole shift is looking very, very great. You know, the whole management shakeup is going to be very good for the studio. If not, then we might have a repeat of A New Frontier or season 2 at the most. And hopefully we will have a great season. You know, us as fans are just hoping that we have a great Walking Dead game. You know, everything from just characters and choices. We're hoping that it will be a great game that we can actually talk about and experience and get emotional about and just have fun playing it. That's what we are all hoping for as fans of Telltale and fans of The Walking Dead. We're hoping for a good game with good choices and to have a good time. So hopefully this will be, you know, great news regarding The Walking Dead, the final season, that it will actually take some risk and try some new things. And, you know, it should be good. We should be good. We don't know. But hey, we'll see about that. Hopefully they don't let us down. If not, I'm going to be like Mr. Telltale. I don't feel so good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching once again. I'm InfernoKun. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up and subscribe for more Walking Dead content on the channel. Share the video with your Walking Dead Telltale fans. And that is pretty much it from me. I'm InfernoKun, and I'll catch you guys next time on The Walking Dead.